the art of punches when you can throw two punches that sound like one. You can throw a punch, you can hear them. They were two, but they sound like fucking one punch. They don't understand. Anybody that hears this understand the art of fighting. They know what I'm saying. He do two punches that sound like one.
Mic check, mic check. Hey man, shout out the team. Welcome back. Welcome to the chat, guys. Shout out Amy, man. Welcome her in. Shout out April. Shout out Wordsmith. Welcome to the chat, guys. Thank you for tuning into the show, getting here bright and early. Hopefully, you guys had some good days so far today. It is 12:22 here in sunny California. So I know a lot of you, some of you guys are on the East Coast, some of you guys on the Midwest. Hopefully, you guys had some good mornings. Hopefully, everything is good to go. Just to let you know, Super Chat is back open. You could definitely send your super chats in to help support the channel, help sponsor today's streams. Super Chat is back on, which is our biggest way that we actually funded for the show. You guys pay us. You guys do a lot better than any of the ads do for us. So thank you for your generosity. Hopefully we continue to grow. Hopefully we continue to scale. But at the pace that we're at, like if everyone, man, it's really good experience. Happy that Super Chat's back and that you guys can donate to the show in whatever way it works best for you, whether that be Super Chat, um, Cash App, Venmo, memberships, all that cool stuff. It's all back up and running. So I'm glad, and that makes me feel a lot better. You know what I mean? So shout out that. We got some cool stuff lined up for you guys today. Um, the first video is Twisted Wife Kills Husband, pretends to be victim. Yo, Dose, welcome back, girl. Welcome back to the chat. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Are you at work right now or are you still at home? Did you finally get an off day? Let me know. Uh, let's get into the video.
Please help me!
I'm at 3370, and the neighbor lady just said her husband or boyfriend just accidentally shot himself.
The call came in as a suicide, but the scene told a different story. A man sprawled at the bottom of the stairs.
She said, so her plan was to shoot bro and said he a felony.
Like, what's going on? And then boom. took her in before I dated her.
Okay.
Rita's story kept changing.
And I said, there's no way I believe that. It takes a really horrible person to speak so poorly of someone who is letting you live in their home for free.
That it was her and Matt against the world. Seemed like a very unhealthy obsession.
Forget. This lady's throat is cut. What kind of animal does this to her?
911, what is the address of your emergency?
I'm at 3370, and the neighbor lady just said her husband or boyfriend just accidentally shot himself.
Where is the wound at?
Where did he get shot? In his cheek. In his cheek.
In his cheek?
Yes.
An officer was dispatched right away, racing to the crime scene. When the officer arrived, the scene was already
Was that the neighbor? Was that the neighbor calling the police? Not even the wife?
swarming with ambulances and fire trucks. At the bottom of the steps, the officer saw a man lying motionless. The victim was identified as Matthew Hendershot. As the officer reached Matthew, was already dead. The officer noticed the call had been dispatched as a suicide, but at the scene, there was no firearm anywhere near the body. As the officer approached
So what's she gonna say? She picked up the gun? Is that her? Is that gonna be her defense? Like, I picked up the gun, I felt bad, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know this. I don't know. I don't know what she gonna try to do with this one.
Rita, the one who found Matthew dead, her behavior suddenly turned erratic.
Somebody please let me go to Matt. Please let me go to his body.
No,
please,
no, we're gonna sit right here.
She startled as the officer approached, threatening to kill herself. So, for her own safety, he handcuffed her.
But you understand how up I am gonna be myself because I'm in love with him.
Boy, if you
Never been handcuffed in my life.
Have a seat on that chair for me, Rita.
Oh, I can't live without Matt. Please help me. He's the kindest person I've ever met in my life.
What, bro? She said you just shot bro in the face. Why you shoot him then? What up, Whiskey? Welcome to the chat.
The officer began piecing the scene together, trying to uncover what had really happened.
We were just moving our guns. He was like, babe, let's move our guns.
Yeah.
And he had the gun in his hand, and I took it, and it, boom, I didn't realize it was loaded.
Even with her hands cuffed, Rita managed to call her boyfriend, while officers waited for backup to arrive.
Hey, did you call my brother? I'm not gonna make it. I love Matt. I'm so sad.
Hey, sir, she's gonna be without her phone now, all right?
She trying to play so sad, bro, but you just shot bro in his face. That excuse was dumb as hell. Never have I ever in my life. I don't own any firearms right now, but when I did, I never have I ever been like, wife, it's time to move the gun today. Let's both put our hands on this fucking handgun. Let's both move the handgun together. It takes both of us to move this shit. And never ever has like anyone ever tried to randomly grab a gun out my hand. Like that's never happened, bro.
If you decide to show up, you're just gonna be met with a line of tape. But this is a closed crime scene.
Moments later, Rita's boyfriend pulled up to the scene, right into the middle of a growing investigation.
Does she live here with
Matthew. Okay. How did that situation work?
He took her in before I dated her.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I was a good friend and everything like that. I've talked to Matt. I've been friends with Kosher. Matt, I've never had any problems with him.
Okay.
Let me please help me!
Rita.
Can't live there!
Rita, I need you to take a deep breath, Rita.
I can't do this! No!
As Rita's erratic behavior escalated, officers grew more suspicious. Detective Weidman
When'd you do that? Yesterday? You missed the stream yesterday? Is that what you're saying, Don? Hopefully your rehab's going really good. Hopefully you'll be out of there soon.
Stepped in, pressing her for answers about Matt's death.
I think he keeps saying boyfriend, but he means brother, the commentator. She shot her boyfriend.
Were you when it happened?
I was coming in the kitchen.
Pressing her for answers about Matt's death. Weidman stepped in, pressing her for answers about Matt's death.
Were you when it happened?
I was coming in the kitchen. We were moving guns and he was holding it. He was in the kitchen with me. We were both in the kitchen. We were just moving them, just hiding him under our bed.
And you said there wasn't a clip inside of it?
He put the clip inside of it.
Bro, they always sound so childlike. They always sound so childlike. She sounds like a fucking 6-year-old explaining why she got caught doing something, bro.
Not me.
Can you put the clip inside?
Yeah, we were just moving guns. It was just like our regular routine. We were just cleaning house. I didn't realize.
Shout out to my felons, boy, we caught another felon. Shout out to my felons, boy, we caught another felon. Shout out to my
Boy, shout out, hate, love. I hit the wrong button, but shout out, hate, love. Welcome to the chat. You know we like when the members show up to the live stream.
He put the clip in the 1911.
Rita told Detective Weidman the gun went off in the kitchen. Detectives headed there immediately, searching for the weapon and any signs to back up her story. Detectives couldn't be certain where the shooting had actually taken place. There wasn't enough blood inside the house to match the story. In Matt's room, the TV was still on, a video game frozen mid-play, as if someone had shut it off in a hurry. In the kitchen, officers found several firearms. Among them, grief, one.
Have a seat on that chair for me, Rita.
My brother had come down and he said, Rita is saying it was an accident. And I said, there's no way I believe that. She shot him on purpose.
With those closest to him. To his loved ones, Matt wasn't just family or a friend. He was how Matt was killed, step by step, hoping her story would finally reveal the truth.
So
Run me through everything.
he was in the living room with me. We were moving all the guns. We were gonna put everything up here, over here,
Right.
in that cabinet. And that's when it happened. It was just a complete freak accident.
Rita's story kept shifting. Detectives gave her one final chance. Tell us exactly what happened with no more lies.
I didn't realize that it was loaded, and I didn't realize that it was just sitting at the bottom.
Okay.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, at first she said she pulled the gun away from him. Now she's saying the gun was just sitting stationary. She lying.
Realize that because I was just moving stuff so fast. I was just like do 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 do, boom, and it went off, and he was sitting right there, and I was like, oh my god.
The way the room is set up, it seems like bro was just playing Xbox and she came in there and shot him in the face.
Rita's story kept unraveling. First, she claimed they were in the kitchen. Matt handed her the gun, and it just went off. But detectives knew something wasn't adding up.
It happened like right here somewhere.
She very casually explains that she's actually walking into the bedroom and reenacts when the gun actually fired.
But he was seated.
He sat down.
Was he seated on this stool?
He sat on his bed.
On his bed. So he was sitting on the bed when it happened.
Yeah.
You were
I
standing.
came in to like, what's going on? And then boom.
During the walkthrough, detectives spotted a fired cartridge on Matt's bed. It was the clue they needed. Matt hadn't died in the kitchen. He was playing video games in his room. When Rita walked in,
What I tell you, bro? What I tell you, bro?
and pulled the trigger.
Didn't even know what happened until he went outside and he held his hand, and I was like, wait a minute, that didn't sound right. So that's when I went to his aid and I ran to the neighbor's house and I was like,
What I tell you, I called that shit right on the head. Bro was playing Xbox. She just came in and bow.
oh my God, somebody call 911. My phone was dead.
With her story falling apart, Rita was arrested, charged with wanton endangerment for recklessly handling a firearm. Detectives had a gut feeling Rita's reckless story hid something darker, but without solid proof, a murder charge was out of reach. For now, Rita walked out on bail the very next day, and instead of laying low, she flaunted nights out with her boyfriend on social media.
Damn, she already had a boyfriend and she married? That's crazy. How did they not have evidence for a murder charge? Bro obviously didn't shoot himself and she moved the body. So what was they charged? Just moving the body or tampering evidence?
Shocking those who knew Matt. As the investigation deepened, detectives uncovered text messages on Matt's phone. Messages where he confided, this time for first-degree murder, and taken into custody. In February, on June 11th, Rita was rearrested, this time.
So there's just no way that that would happen accidentally.
On June 11th, Rita was rearrested, this time for first-degree murder, and taken into custody. In February 2023, nearly 2 years after Matt's death, Rita finally went on trial. Matt's family and friends, along with the evidence detectives uncovered, proved vital in building the case against Rita. The trial lasted just 6 days. Rita chose not to testify, but the jury saw through her shifting stories. They found her guilty of second-degree murder, sentencing her to 40 years and 10 years for use of a firearm in the commission of consequences, even when rage replaces reason.
Yo, sounds like Rita. It sounds like justice was served for Rita. Rita definitely deserved to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad she got the 40 years. I'm happy. Good case. I really didn't like the way that video broke down though. I didn't like dude's editing. I'm not using the red door no more. Boom 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 boom. Y'all want to watch Blind Date? Oh, this is wild. Our next video is from A Poncho. Go ahead and like and subscribe over there. The title is called Cops Catch Man Violently Messing with Himself. I don't know if I can say this word. In the police station.
What's going on, man?
I was charging my phone.
What else were you doing?
Nothing.
You still got the evidence. Your pants are still unzipped. What else were you doing?
On the 17th of
Hilarious.
December 2023, 25-year-old Andrew Slocum Kappa was observed by police communications operators entering the lobby of the Lake City Police Department in Lake City, Florida. At first, his behavior didn't raise any flags. He walked in, lingered in the lobby for a moment, and then made his way towards a fire exit. It looked as if he was trying to access the fire bay. However, when that failed, he casually wandered back into the main lobby, hung around for about a minute, and then left. Operators on duty noted that this odd behavior wasn't initially a cause for concern. They wrote it off, thinking he was looking for an officer to report a non-emergency issue. Remember, it's quite common for most of the public to not know their way around a police station, especially when no one's there to greet you. Just when operators were about to continue on with their day, they spotted Andrew.
Like, what was going through bro's mind, right? Like, what was he on that was like, yo, I'm finna go to the police station and unzip my pants today. Like, that's That's what I got in my brain today. That's my mission for today, bro. Like, how do you get there? How do you get to that point?
Andrew on camera once again, re-entering the lobby. This time, his intentions were clearer. He pulled a chair out of one of the interview rooms, placed it near a power outlet, and plugged his phone in to charge. The operators thought. Andrew was clearly just looking for somewhere to put his phone on charge. And with that assumption, they let him be, while keeping an eye on him. For several minutes, everything seemed normal, but then out of nowhere, the situation took a whole other disturbing turn. Andrew, ladies and gentlemen, took his out of his pants and began masturbating right there in front of the cameras. Bear in mind, this is around 3 PM in broad daylight. And with that in mind, the operators had no other choice but to act fast before someone walked in on him. So they radioed for assistance, and within moments, Corporal Hardison and another officer from the Lake City Police Department were dispatched to the lobby to confront Andrew about his inappropriate behavior.
What's going on, man?
I was charging my phone.
What else were you doing?
Was charging my phone.
What else were you doing?
Nothing.
What else were you doing?
Nothing. I was.
You still got the evidence. Your pants are still unzipped. What else were you doing?
I was thinking about going to the bathroom.
You're thinking about going to the bathroom. You know you're in the police department, right?
Yes, sir.
So you know there's cameras everywhere, right? So, you want to tell me again what were you doing? Or I'll just put you in handcuffs and take you to jail for jacking your fucking dick in my lobby?
No, sir.
Look at this dude.
He freaky as hell. Boy, it's freaky as hell.
It's not rocket science. What's your name?
Bear.
Bear?
Yes, sir.
Like B-E-A-R?
Bro said my name is Bear. Get the fuck out of here.
Yes, sir.
Bear, what's your last name, Bear?
Are you sure that's your name, Bear?
That is his last name. His last name's Bear. His first name's Big. He's Big Bear.
You sure that's your name? So your name is not Andrew? Do you not recognize me?
Yes, sir, I do.
So why are you gonna lie to us and tell us your name is Bear?
Well, that's what I go by.
All right, so what's your government name, Andrew?
Andrew.
Andrew what?
Capper.
Why would you decide to come to the police department to relieve yourself?
Is bro gonna cry? You think he's gonna cry? Like nobody put you in this situation but yourself right now, bro.
All right, stand up, put your hands behind your back.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm gonna leave now.
You're gonna stand up and put
I said, I'm sorry. I need to leave right now. This whole encounter is about to be done.
your hands behind your back.
Take your hands out of your pocket.
Now, unfortunately, I have the task of reviewing video to see whether or not you're actually going to jail. You're just detained right now.
So what was going on?
I had sleep paralysis.
You have sleep paralysis.
Yes, sir.
So what is
I knew bro was gonna come up with some excuse that means like that's like yeah, I don't know. I don't know really what's going on right now. I was sleepwalking or I was blacked out. Like I knew he was gonna say some shit like that.
What does that have to do with what's going on right now?
I was just really confused. I was kind of lost track of time.
Guys, if you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're like 4 subscribers away from 5,400. Nice little round number to reach for. We're on the road to 10K, guys. So, you know, we got to get to 5,400 to get to 10K. So, you know, I mean, definitely help us out. Every subscription really helps. So appreciate you in advance. Thank you so much.
Okay.
I didn't see anyone.
You didn't see anyone?
I fell asleep.
When you fell asleep? And what?
I don't know. I woke up when y'all got here.
You were playing with your phone and stuff when we got here. Lying is only going to make it worse.
I was in a state of, I don't know.
Bro was over here sleep jacking, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, no, April, that's not a thing, bro.
That's what he absolutely was doing.
Full thing?
Anything on your person gonna be considered contraband and county jail?
Yes, sir.
Anything in your bag's gonna be considered contraband and county jail.
I think he did both those.
You told me you lost your wallet.
They just found his wallet on him. Watch bro name be like fucking Jason or some shit. He told him he was Andrew. That's crazy. That's on my son's birthday.
You told me it got stolen. So what happened? You just been lying to me all day?
I don't remember doing what you said.
Well, you've been lying to me since I met you earlier, so you don't have anything on you? So do you have an ID in your wallet?
Yes.
You do. Andrew Capper. That you could have given to me earlier when I asked you for your ID. Interesting. You don't have anything in your shirt? Well, I think it's going to be a little bit while before we make it to Neptune, don't you think?
I just wanted to get a ride there.
Now you get a ride to the county jail.
That cop got a good sense of humor.
Uber ride on the way.
It's tough. You see these cameras? They caught you. What you were doing. Do you have anything in your shoes?
No, sir.
Is this your charger, Andrew?
Yes.
Oh, hey, April. That's actually probably what it was. He out here trying to play crazy to get disability or SSI or something. And then yeah, his plan went all the way bad. I think you hit it on the head.
All right, come on. We're gonna go that way.
But I wouldn't want to fucking have to handcuff bro. He was just pissing and playing with himself and stuff.
Go over here. Keep going. Can you unlock doors? I just don't want to be touching all in my pouch with this glove. Appreciate it. Alright, go ahead and have a seat. Face that way for me. Just your head. You don't have to face your whole body. Andrew, you don't have to turn your... You know what, bud? Do you. Do you. Alright, you can sit right.
And so, just days before his 26th birthday, Andrew was booked in on indecent exposure charges. However, after I inquired about an outcome of this case, I received no response. The incident was classed as a misdemeanor though, not a felony. And in the state of Florida, it carries a sentence of up to 1 year in jail, up to 1 year of probation, and a fine of around $1,000. So we can assume he was sentenced to one or a combination of the three.
Dang, bro got let off. Bro got let off pretty easy.
What's going on, man?
Yeah, bro got let off pretty easy with that one. Bro definitely I thought he was gonna be on the offender list for sure, for sure. Yeah. He probably just had to pay the fine if they haven't mentioned anything, you know what I mean? But yeah, not a felony. I'm shocked, man. I wanted to play this. But he didn't get a felony. He got a misdemeanor. Today it's like 78 here in California where I'm at. It's like 78 degrees. But we're gonna take a break right now. We'll be back later in the afternoon. I'm gonna get some food and stuff. Um, and yeah, man. So thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. And then I'll see you this afternoon. Peace and love.